Hey, it's Allison. I'm back. I told you I would be. I just wanted to come on here and first either introduce myself or reintroduce myself to you guys, because a lot has changed since I made a video last. A lot of good things, a little bit of bad. Basically, I got fat, but I told you that. Another thing, I watched that video that I made and I say and so like too many times. I'm gonna try not to do that, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna be me as I always have been, and I'll try to get better at not saying that so much. So I'm Allison. I'm 42 years old now. I started making YouTube videos in 2006. I had weight loss surgery in 2008 in April. I started out at 544 pounds and I lost a lot of weight. Now that was my lowest, I said in the last video, was 185 for just a little bit. I am, and I'm going to tell you my weight because this is full disclosure. We're just going to say it because I want to do updates with my weight, and I don't want to just say, well, I lost 5 pounds. I want to give you the real numbers. So I am back up to 340. Yeah, that's a lot from where I got down to. Now granted, I still am a success because I'm not 544 pounds. I still have, managed to keep off 200 of that. But I just kind of had a wake-up call, I guess, recently that, my clothes weren't fitting right. I'm not feeling that great. So I was like, it's time to do something. Mike and I, my husband, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. We had, we did the ketogenic diet for a while. We fell off of that. But if you stick to it, it really does work. We'll have to tweak some things this time. But we did have success with it. You just have to stay with it. So I really am wanting to get back to that. But before I talk about that, I am married. Yay! So I'm married to Mike, and we've been married since December the 2nd of last year. He is absolutely wonderful. He's everything I've ever wanted in my life, and I found it. It took me this long. But I found it. So those of you who are in that transition are going, I'm never going to find this, you will. Just, don't settle, stay the course, and, just don't settle for less than what you want. So, anyway, we do not have children. We don't plan on having children. I'm old. Well, we do have children. I can't show them to you. I'll show them to you in the grocery haul later on. But technically we have more than 2 dogs, but here that live with us, we have 2, Sunny and Stormy. Their middle names are Weather, Sunny Weather and Stormy Weather. They're Staffordshire, American Staffordshire Terriers. Right, Mike? Okay. I always say it wrong. Basically, we call them pit bulls, but that's technically their breed. They're both rescues, so that is our children, and we're okay with that. We live in the upstate of South Carolina. I said again. I did it. Anyway, so we both are working at an animal hospital now, 2 separate ones. I am a licensed veterinary technician, which is basically like a pet nurse, a veterinary nurse. I have a degree that I got in 2016, finally. I finally figured out what I wanted to do, and I did it. It took me a while, but I did it. So I'm working at a day practice that I really love, and I have a lot of good friends there and really great doctors, and so I'm happy in my career. And Mike, he is working at a specialty office. He is the maintenance supervisor, so he has a really cool job. He's also a certified welder. He's going to start doing some of those things on the side. He loves working on cars. So you're going to hear Stormy whine because that's what he does. Anyway, so he is going to start doing some things, making some parts for cars, some really cool stuff on the side. because this was a job he's doing now that he just couldn't pass up. So a lot of things are going really great. The main... Hey, Storm. Hi. Anyway, the main thing... Get used to this, by the way. The main thing that is not going so great is weight, and not really health, because I'm still in, you know, good health and a lot, you know, better than I was. But, Stormy, go lay down. I love you. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Lay down. Hold on a second. Lay down. Stormy, lay down. Anyway, so, but weight-wise, and I just don't feel great. So my job is very, very, very physical. I'm on my feet 10 hours a day. Here, you know, here and there, but mostly all day I'm on my feet. And my feet just hurt and my legs swell. And so I just need to get this weight off and keep it off and be very committed to that. Exercise we may get to later. I love walking, especially with these guys, so I want to incorporate some of that into it. But right now we're just going to focus on this diet, this change that we're doing, an eating style, and get that down first, and then do some exercise along with that here and there, and then maybe a lot more as time goes on. So what we're going to be doing is a version of the ketogenic diet. A lot of people call it lazy keto. I've come up with the term Rachet keto or Bobo keto. So we're not very strict. We're not going to do the whole grass-fed beef, no artificial sweeteners, things like that. We're not going to just no sodas. We're just not going to be strict about that. If you are strict keto, that is perfectly fine, but please do not leave me comments to say, oh, that's not keto. Well, for me, it's my version of keto. I am not doing strict keto. I am not doing strict keto. Every time you want to leave me a comment, just please remember that. So we're doing our version of lazy. It's called lazy keto, I guess, or low carb. A lot of people are familiar with that. But the ketogenic diet is pretty much high fat, moderate protein, low carb. So we're going to do some convenience things. I'll show you the grocery haul a little bit later this evening, and you'll see kind of what we're going to be eating. We kind of went to the grocery store just for a few days just to get us started, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions, just research the ketogenic diet. There's a lot of good research out there. You know, everything on the internet's not true, but there are some good reputable sites out there for the ketogenic diet. I really enjoy the dietdoctor.com. Look up that. It gives you some really good pictures of like the categories of what's high carb, what's low carb in certain categories. But so we're just gonna kind of take you along with us and show you what we're going to be doing. I'll introduce you to Mike later on. He got finished cutting grass and he took a shower, so I'll introduce you to him, and I'll introduce you to the boys during the grocery haul. But we're just going to start this thing, and this week I'm going to take you with me every day. It's not going to be so much a day in the life as what I eat in a day, just to give you an idea of how to start this, and to help me too, because I was so successful when I was making these videos and sharing it with you, and maybe, you know, being accountable because people are watching this. So if you know anybody who wants to jump on this train of, you know, getting healthy, doing some lazy keto or low carb, just, you know, share my video, like and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.